Hello, everyone. Welcome to Grandma Hershey Cooks. I'm Grandma Hershey, spelled with the U and not an E, so don't get it twisted. Thank you for coming by today. We are going to make a banana pudding trifle. Yes, and it tastes just like banana pudding. I'm so excited. So, this is episode 28. We are really getting there. Oh my gosh, we've been on for more than half the year already. I am so excited. So excited. This is the highlight of my week is doing the show. Anywho, I want to tell you what types of recipes been on this show and going to be on this show. We have the recipes for those who have dietary restrictions, for those who are watching their loveliness, okay, like moi. And I lost 2 pounds. Not lost, got rid of them. I don't want them to find their way back. You know how that goes. Anywho, but the type of recipe for the diabetics, people who have gluten problems, people who are allergic to nuts, people who are vegan. If you're on a Daniel fast, got that too. And people who are pescatarians. I mean, I can pretty much give you a recipe for almost all your ailments. Okay, people with high blood pressure. Hey, you know how come? Because I had them all. Not all of them. I had the three things. I had the high blood pressure, the high cholesterol, and almost getting ready to get on diabetes medicine. Hershey can't stick herself with nothing. Okay, I can't even do a blood thing of like I just did it. When I was in 11th grade, I was in biology. We had to have partners. So we had to take the type, check the blood type of the person, prick the finger, put the blood on the little slide and put it on the microscope to say the blood type. Well, I couldn't prick that girl. She kept saying, just stab my finger. I'm going like, I can't. She did both eyes. So Grandma Hershey can't be having no needles for no diabetes. That's out the window. And then I had, what else? I said, cholesterol, blood pressure, the A1C, and the weight. Hey, Grandma Hershey had to get herself together. Okay. So after that, then all these recipes just start coming to my head. And I'm going like, hey, if they work for me, they'll work for everybody. So that's how all this got started 3 years ago. All right. So, hey, you're welcome. So anyway, I want to tell you about the nutrition of the bananas. Now, just some of it, because it's a lot. So here's my paper. You know how I do. Grandma Hershey rolled around here. She gonna try to get some facts around here, okay? Now, this information came from the Harvard School of Nutrition. I think that's what it's called. The T.H. Chan School of Nutrition. So anyway, somebody asked the question, is it good to eat a banana every day? And there's some good facts in here, especially for you men. Okay, Grandma Hershey not partial. So, as a part of a healthy diet and lifestyle, bananas can help reduce the risk of chronic disease. I had chronic disease for a long time, so this is good. Improve gut health and more. We need that for our digestive system so that we can cleanse on a regular basis, having to use those cleansers. You know, what was that stuff, that chocolate stuff that kids used to eat. Next thing you know, they got the runs. We don't want to have to do that. So anywho, y'all know what I'm talking about. Bananas are easy to find and versatile to use in all sorts of foods. Bananas are great to keep on hand and can be a healthful part of your daily diet. So what is it good in? It's a good source of B6, fiber, potassium, magnesium, vitamin C, and manganese. And especially for the potassium, for those who get Charlie horses, okay? And if you have to take diuretics for water release, then you need some bananas because you lose your potassium when you do that, okay? So bananas are really good for you, but don't need no big giant banana every day. Like a small to a medium banana every day. That's not going to hurt you all every other day, because it does have sugar in it. but it's a natural sugar. So it's not like you're eating white sugar. You're eating the natural sugar that's going to break down different. All right. And it's part of the low glycemic index. So it's good for diabetics. So one serving or one medium ripe banana provides about 110 calories, 0 grams of fat. And you know I'm big on that fat. 1 gram of protein, big on the protein, 28 grams of carbs. Okay, but it's the good carbs. 15 grams of sugar, which is natural, and 3 grams of fiber. So that's going to give you 25 net carbs and 450 milligrams of potassium. That's the vitamin K. Okay, and that's what you need. Okay, we all need that. So, according to the International Glycemic Index database, ripe bananas have a low GL, glycemic index, GI of 51. With slightly underripe bananas, it's even lower at 42. So they were suggesting that you eat a banana that's almost ripe, and then you'll have less sugar from it. And they have a moderate GL of 13 and 11. And I forgot what the GL was for. Grandma Hershey don't know everything, okay? But she knows something. She will look it up, okay? I don't have a problem with that. And so banana trees, or those little banana hangers, are the best ways to hang them. And that way, to help expose a cluster of bananas to an even amount of oxygen and to promote gradual ripening. So if you don't want them to ripen too fast or get brown on certain sides, get one of them little tree things that you see look like a little swing with the banana on it. Get one of those. And then a fully ripe golden yellow banana may be stored in the refrigerator in a sealed produce drawer. Refrigeration will preserve the flavor for another week, even if the peels continue to darken. So you can put them in the refrigerator and they'll last longer. They'll look crazy on the outside, but they'll be good on the inside. Okay. And that's what's going on with your banana. Oh, the special part for the men is that because of the potassium, it will help you, you know where. Okay, I'm just going to put it like that in case some children watch the show. You know what I'm talking about, men. It will help you with you know what, you know where. And so eat your little bit of bananas every day. So if you want to get frisky, let's put it like that. All right. You know Grandma Hershey don't behave. I really try. I really do. So we want to talk about that. And now let's make this trifle. You know, some people say, well, what is a trifle? And I'm going like, well, to me, it looks like a gigantic parfait because it's in this dish right here. This is a trifle dish. And you've seen things, fruits and whipped cream and pudding. It's mostly pudding and fruit and cake. And now some have those little lady fingers. The first time I saw it, they had the little lady fingers going down there. I didn't like those. So I go to cake. Now, this is my first time making it with the angel food cake because I usually have I make a cake and then use it. The angel food cake is always suggested for diabetics. So I wanted to make it diabetic friendly and loveliness friendly. So anyway, let's put this over here for that. So what we're going to do, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take that pound cake, you're going to cut it up into 1-inch cubes. Can you see that? I'm going to put my gloves on. You know, Grandma Hershey like touching a lot of stuff. And this cake is a little sticky. So put my gloves on. We're going to do our little surgery. Put our gloves on. I won't have to worry about washing my hands over and over again because I don't like stuff touching my hands. Okay. And then some people may feel more comfortable seeing me use the glove. So you're going to take your angel food and you're going to cut it up into 1-inch cubes like that. And then you're going to take two large bananas, and you're going to slice them. Now, I did say on the recipe to put a teaspoon of lemon juice on them. But you know what? Today, that thing wasn't looking the way I wanted to look. I ended up having to rinse them out, pat them dry, and lay them down. And they already turned a little brown, but they still not bad. They're going to still taste good. But anywho, that's what you're supposed to do. Now, if you got a better way of keeping them from turning brown, please let me know because I want to share it with the world. All right, so we got our sliced bananas, and that's about 1/4 inch thick on the slices, okay? 2 large. Then you're going to take 2 small boxes of sugar-free banana pudding mix. And you're going to add to that, whip it with 4 cups of this banana almond milk. And the only place that I've seen the only company that I've seen sell it is Almond Breeze. All right. Now, there's 3 companies that sell chocolate almond milk. They have a chocolate oat milk, a chocolate cashew milk, and a chocolate, just for soy milk and a chocolate almond milk. So if you have, you want your kids to have chocolate milk and not have all that fat and all that sugar, use that because it's just like the chocolate milk we grew up with, the carton. Remember that in the little paper straw? I used to love it. I would save my little pennies so I can get my chocolate milk. So this is by Almond Breeze. It's banana almond milk, and it makes it taste even more banana-y. Made a new word for you. So what I did was took those 4 cups of banana milk, and I mixed it with the banana pudding, and then you have a consistency. Get the spoon. Well, at first it's kind of runny like, but then when it sits, then it gets more like this kind of consistency. That's fine, because what you're going to add to it is 8-ounce tub of your whipped cream. And I like the extra creamy. Now, one thing about whipped cream is low in everything. It's low in saturated fat. It's low in carbs. It's low in sugar. So that's a really good thing. So you don't have to get the light and you don't have to get the fat free. So you can get the regular old stuff. But I like the extra creamy because it tastes extra like Grandma Hershey. So what we're going to do, that's everything. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off with the angel food cake. So, first what we got to do is mix up this pudding with this whipped cream. All right. So we're going to put the pudding in here. And when you do the milk with the pudding, you're going to beat it for about 2 minutes. Okay. I like to stir it a little bit first and then beat it in about 2 minutes. And it's going to look a little thinner than this because you know how pudding do. It's always kind of runny when you first finish it. And then as it sits, it gels. So we're going to take this pudding, put it in a bowl. And see what I did on the one with the picture? With the picture, what had happened was, this was the first time I did the banana pudding trifle. I've done several others, like I said. But what I did was I had put the bananas in with the pudding. And then when I put it in the bowl, I'm going to where are my bananas? So I'm going to layer it a little different. So on the recipe, I told you not to put the bananas in like that, okay? But with the pudding, we're going to add the whipped cream. But we do want that in there. That's going to give us some more fluffiness, okay? And some more flavor. Because you notice there's not many ingredients to this. You know, Grandma Hershey tried to have a whole page of ingredients. And you don't have a lot to this one. And it's so easy. So we're going to stir this in together. All right. Now, if I had the beaters on, I would beat it in. But I didn't do the beaters. I'm just going to stir it on in. Yep. So you get some kind of exercise. And you see how it's blending? Stir it on in until it's all mixed in well. All right. So we got that there. We got our, not sauce. The live show, you get your bloopers here. All right. So we're going to start off. Let's move these out of the way. We're going to start off with our cake. All right. So we're going to do cake first. Cover the whole bottom with cake. And this is an 8-inch angel food cake. Okay. Because I thought it looked kind of small. And then when I was looking at things on, trying to look at the nutritional value, then I noticed there's normally a 10-inch cake, but this is an 8-inch cake. All right. So then once we put the cake, we're going to put a layer of this delicious banana pudding mixture. Bring this up. Layer of banana mix cream. Banana pudding. That look delicious. Okay. Spread that out. Okay. And I might put a little more here. How big as I am. You have little hands, you have to be careful. Oh, little hands do big things. And I will leave it at that. Okay. Then we're going to take our banana slices. We're going to put a layer of banana slices in. Try to go faster with these banana slices. Layer of banana slices in here. Hopefully some will get on the side. Okay, that one don't want to act right. They do what they gonna do, boo. All right. And so once we do that layer, we're gonna start back with the cake. And we may, you know what? Nah, let's stick to the cake. Let's stick to the program. Okay. Another layer of cake. I tell you, it sure tastes like banana pudding. Then we will have another layer of our pudding. That look good. Okay. One falling down. And then another layer of our bananas. And this is parchment paper. Covered it up real good. We want to try to throw some on the side so that you can see the banana. See, that was the problem I had with the last one. I had it in the pudding instead of on the outside. This way you can see the bananas like you should be able to do. And I mean, it is very good. Take that layer off and throw a few more on here. See, don't that look delicious? And we're going to do our last layer of cake. And you want to use your hands for that. So get your glove on, because I tell you, it's kind of sticky. And I was slicing up these things. My hand was like, ugh. I had to keep washing them over and over again. More cake. And I put them in the plastic bag so they'll stay fresh. All right. And you can put them in a container if you have a big one, but I put them in the plastic bag. Do you, boo? Our last layer of pudding is gonna go on top of this last layer of cake. Now on the recipe I said 2 layers, but hey, this way it did 3. So that's cool. Do whatever way you want to do it. It's yours. I want you to enjoy it and enjoy making it. And this is kid friendly. Just use some plastic bowls so they don't break nothing. Grandma Hershey trying to make sure she don't drop this glass bowl. Oh, woohoo! Grandma Hershey did good. She did good. Spread that over the cake. Can you see how this comes along? Like the trifle. And then we're going to put our last bananas in here. Now, Grandma Hershey did cut up some more bananas just in case you need them, because it looked like she just might. All right. We want to try to get these bananas showing for the appeal. The taste, they're going to say, I don't care what it looks like, as long as I can eat it. That's what kids going to tell you. Okay. I'll tell you about the time I made this chocolate cake from scratch. And I made the frosting. and it was a little runny, the frosting was. So the cake kept sliding. It was a 3-layer cake. It kept sliding. And somebody had bought it from me, ordered it. And I said, oh, I'm so sorry, but this cake is starting to lean a little bit. It's sliding because of the frosting. I said, if you don't want to buy it, that's okay. She said, honey, child, my kids going to eat that cake and lick up anything that slide off. I said, okay. All kids want to do is just eat it, okay? And us big kids, as long as it tastes good, okay? All right. So we're going to take some of these fresh bananas and put on top. They look a little better, and they're already trying to brown. You know, bananas don't last long, so you have to hurry to eat your stuff. Don't make this thing unless you're getting ready to eat it the next day or within the next 2 days, okay? So it can look pretty, look pretty. We're going to put these on top. Ooh-wee. It's going to be so good. Yep. So good. Woo. Look at that, more bananas. Put them on the side. This is a banana pudding trifle. Now, if you meet somebody, you looking for a boo, and they like banana pudding, make them this trifle. I might as well call this hook 'em trifle. Remember the hook 'em mashed potatoes and the hook 'em meatloaf. Now you got your hook 'em dessert. I'm always trying to hook up somebody. Oh, that is just so cute. That's better than the picture. What can I say? Grandmahurshey gonna take her gloves off now. I don't even have to use the towel for this one. Woo-hoo. Oh man, can you see how beautiful this look? Oh, does that look better than the picture? Grandmahurshey got it right. It looks so good. So you know what time it is. Grandmahurshey would not be right if she didn't make sure it wasn't boiling. So Grandmahurshey got her own little cup. And now one serving is 1 cup. All right, so it should make about 12 servings. So let's take a little bit. Now it's even better when you let it sit overnight. We're gonna take a little bit, so we're gonna make sure it's not poison, because you never know around these days. Okay, we got some cake, we got some pudding, and we got some banana. Let's try it. Tastes just like banana pudding. I'm telling you. I'm not kidding. And you know Grandmahurshey like to try it twice. Once not enough. Okay. You better make this. That's all I got to tell you. You had better. You bet to make this trifle. So, I forgot to tell you the healthy highlights. So, the healthy highlights. Calories is 226. Saturated fat, 4.2. No cholesterol, 0. Duck egg, goose egg, all those zeros. Sodium, 373.9 milligrams. Carbs, 39.8. Fiber, 0.9. Sugar, 29.5, and that's natural. And protein, 2.4. Okay, so this is a good dessert. And then I did compare it to other banana pudding trifles. This was like half calories, half sugar, half carbs. So this is really better for you, okay? So this is a healthier version of the banana pudding trifle. So I want you to do this favor for Grandmahurshey. If you haven't done it already, click the thumbs up button like that. Then go to subscribe and click it if you haven't done it. Look for the black bell, click the black bell. That way, every time I come on, you will know it, okay? And then I want you to share this show with everybody you know. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, and share it with your enemies, because everybody got to eat, okay? And with me, all right, nobody should be hungry. So I want to give my shout outs. You know I can't get away from you without my shout outs. I want to shout out to my daughter Stephanie and my brother Hurley for sharing the show. I want to give a shout out to Tiara and Kay and somebody whose code name is Calendar. I know him, but I couldn't figure out the code name. But shout out to you, Calendar. Phyllis, my best friend Phyllis, my sister, my beautiful sister, and my other sister by another mother, Marie, for watching. And if I missed anybody, please let me know, and I will be shouting out to you next week. And you know we got this light again because it works well. But anywho, that's just how that go. But guess what? Next week's supposed to be a little cooler. So guess what we making? Oatmeal raisin cookies! Yes! We're going to be doing that next week at 5:30. So get ready, be ready, and tell everybody. All right? So thank you for coming by. Thank you for watching. And I sure hope that I gave you some helpful information and this wonderful, wonderful recipe. I'm telling you, you better go ahead and make it. It's very easy and it's not expensive. I love you guys. And if you had a birthday in the last 7 days, happy birthday. So anyway, Grandma heard you gotta go. Time is of the essence around here. Love you. See you next week. Mwah.